Hi guys, happy Tuesday, welcome. So, like I said before, it's Typeface Tuesday and we're going to be working with our Sans Serif, which is our basic sets. Hi Christine, hi Karen. So I'm going to walk you through the 1.5 and the 3mm, and I also grabbed punctuation with that. Hi Megan, hi Sandy. Yes, Sandy. Hi Alicia. Hi Jill, hi Lena. Hi Rebecca. So we also went through some of the new SIY projects. So today we're going to be using the Sans Serif font on the cufflinks and the bezel necklace. Carly, when is moving day? So because of whatever's been going on, they're like trying to fit it in. You can't have so many people in the room. So we were given next Monday and then we were given Wednesday. So I'm hoping to close by Thursday. So hi Ginny, hi Mary Joyce. So that's moving day. That is moving day. Hi Lynette. Hi Nancy. The SIYs, Nancy, are great. They are super simple, easy to stamp. They come all kitted together. So I'm gonna walk you through 2 of those projects today. And then on Thursday, we have a few more that we're going to do. So, and Jen will post all of those project links in the comments. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to turn you guys around, bring you to my bench, and we'll start stamping. Okay. Hi, Clarissa. Let's take you guys out of this. And bring you down. All right. You finally made yourself a cuff bracelet. Well, that's great. Hi, Roberta from Montana. Let's shut this. There we go. That's better. Less glare. Less glare. So, Sans Serif. Sans Serif is a font that is super simple. It's not whimsical at all. It's a straight up and down font, and it's without serifs, hence Sans Serif. All right. So before I get into the fonts with you guys, we are going to pull out some projects. So I think what we're going to do first is our cufflinks. And here are the 2 cufflinks. So now the cufflinks come with a couple of blanks, 2 that you could practice on just in case we have a little mess up. Okay, you have 2 more that are available. So I'm going to pull those 2 out. And they also come with the stickers. Now guys, I have stamped these, stamped the samples. I've actually used my stickers, my adhesive stickers, and I've tossed them in my tumbler. So you can bet that you are safe with water hitting it, okay? Or someone who's like really rough on their items. So Carly, it's your most used set. Yep, stamps are clean. They're nice and, they're nice and small. So what I have out today is the 1.5 and the 3mm. Hey, Caroline, watching from Ocean City. Aren't you on vacation? Wish I was on vacation. I should have taken that vacation with you guys. We could have done a Facebook Live from the boardwalk. All right, so you're going to peel away. I'm having a rough time today with the There we go. So you're gonna peel away your blue film, and that's put on there, guys, just so in transport they're not rubbing together and scratching. All right, so I have my inserts. So after we stamp them, we're gonna put our sticker in there, and then we're gonna pop them right in. Now, you're gonna notice that we left a little bit of room around, and why we did that is because everybody stamps differently. When you're stamping into the aluminum, it's soft, so the aluminum spreads. So we wanted to leave enough space that if you were going around the whole disc and you stamped and your blank spread a little bit, okay, you could still get it in that cavity. Oh, you're watching from the beach. I'm jealous. Jealous, I am. So you want to, when you're using these, you want to pull your protective coating off the front and the back, because what happens if you use your adhesive stickers, they'll just pull off easier if it's on this film. So definitely want to get rid of the film on both sides. There is a right side to stamp on. So you'll notice with these that the edges on the bottom are a little bit sharp, okay? And the edges on the front, the right side to stamp on, are curved over, all right? Does everybody see that? See how there's a really nice curve on the edges? Not so much on this side. Okay, so I'm going to use my sticker guides. Let's see. And the guides that I'm going to use are from the Stamp Guides book. And I'm going to go right across my blank. Okay, I'm gonna bring it right in the center. There we go. And with these, I like the minimalistic look. I like just initials, straight names, super simple. So I'm gonna come in, let's see. I'm gonna come in with, I'm gonna come in with my 3mm. Hi, Brenda. And I'm gonna come in with my C. Now, before we start this, if anyone has these sets, I'm just gonna put that over to the side. These are not marked. So when you take them out of your packaging, what I suggest doing is, do you see how they're mirror image, okay? You're going to take a Sharpie marker, you're going to slide it up, okay, and make a dot. Slide your B up, whoop, and you guys are all over the place today. There we go. Sorry. Hi, Kathy. Pick up my marker. All right. Slide it up and mark them one at a time. I don't take my sets out of my case because I like to go through and mark them, okay? So this is an indicator mark that, because they're not marked on the shank, as long as that dot is facing you, you know you're stamping in the right direction. Now you could get really fancy with this, and you could write the letter. What I do tell people to do is, hi Ken, welcome. What I do tell people to do is put your little dot, or you could put a little tiny one, nothing, you know, tiny. And then take them out, lay them all out, and you can write the letter on the shank and then clear nail polish over it. All right. The unwanted smile when stamping. Amy, you're hitting your stamps too hard. Guys, if you're getting your impressions around your bottoms, you're either tilted towards you or you're really smacking that stamp into metal. All right. So definitely if you have these at home, you want to mark them. All right. So let's start. So I am going to come in with, let's see, my J. So obviously my dot is facing me, so I know I'm stamping in the right direction. All right. And you can see how nice and clean and crisp these are. Let's see if I could zoom in on that. There we go. Yep, Nancy, you could use nail polish and write the letter. Yes, 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 yes. All good tips. Hi, Karen. So I'm going to place that down, lightly drag it, give it a little tap. All right. Bring this down a little bit so you guys could see above the comments. There we go. So that's my J. Then I'm going to put my ampersand. And then I'm going to come in with my C. All right. And see how I used my hash marks. All right. I could go in between, but I want to bring it closer together. So I'm going to use my hash marks with this. All right. So I'm going to pull my sticker off. And there we have it. And I think I hit my ampersand a little too light, so I'm going to go back in. Feel that impression. Give it a little bit more of a hit. So my stamping is deep and consistent throughout my piece. All right, I'm going to place that to the side. Then I'm going to come back in with my second. And place my sticker down again. And I'm going to do a name. All right. And I'm going to come in with upper and lower. So let me grab a pen. I know I had it here. Okay. So I'm going to uppercase C, O, L, E. All right. Now you can use the 1.5. I'm using 3mm today on this. The next project we'll use the 1.5. My O. My L. And my E. So there is my coal disc. Okay. Now, what else you could do, guys, is you could take your, and this is not included, so included in the kit are your 2 blanks, your cufflinks, and your adhesive stickers. All right. Camille, that's only if you're using, your blue line at the bottom is only if you're using bracelet blanks. So I want to just jazz this up a little bit. So, hi Pam G. Okay. I am going to use my texture hammer, my multifunction texture hammer with, okay. And I am going to just give some texture around the edges just to give it a little bit more depth and design, okay? You could keep it plain. You could take a design stamp and go around your edges, but I'm definitely want these to have more of the artisan look, so I'm gonna use my ball peen around the edges. All right, so I'm gonna come in with my enamel marker. So this is our water-based enamel marker, and I'm going to color that in. Same thing with my kohl. And then I'm going to come in with a regular dry household paper towel. And I'm going to dab just like that. And lightly wipe. Come back in, dab it, and lightly wipe. And of course I wiped too much. So it is possible, guys, to wipe the ink out of your impression. Also, with my E here, okay, do you see that? I remember I tell you guys when you asked me about your markers, you have to make sure that your impressions are deep enough to hold your enamel. Okay, so I'm going to come back in with my E. Just give it a little bit more of a tap. Same with my L. All right, and same with my C. All right, and then I'm going to come back in with my enamel. Much better. Perfect, much happier with that. So you notice that the letters are nice and clean. They're simple. This is a really nice, simple font. All right, so there are my 2 blanks. Janine, we do have the gold, the silver, the green, and the brown markers. That is on the list of new products. So I can't really tell you when we'll be coming out with those, but we're working on it. All right, then I'm going to come in and I'm going to use my stickers. I don't want to butcher your name, and I'm really bad at it, but Salima, is that how you pronounce your name? Salima. Welcome. Janine, purple, blue, and red. Okay. So I'm going to put that on there. Then I'm going to pull off. All right. Put my adhesive. Whoop. Line up my adhesive. I'll try to line up my adhesive today. On my blank. And then I'm going to get my cufflinks. Apparently the mailman's here. Priscilla doesn't like the mailman, so she barks. I apologize if that's bothering anyone. And then I'm gonna come in, pull my back off, and place that right in my bezel. And if you don't press it down, you're able to move it a little bit. And then once you get it to where you want it, okay, then you just press down. Yes, she is, Judy. Yes, she is. Camille, I don't think we're gonna get these markers in time for Christmas. So. So Gail, I'm using 3mm Sans Serif. Alicia, they are aluminum, and these are stainless. Me too, Judy. I would have a bunch of them if I could, if my husband would let me. Okay, so these are really great. They're a really sweet gift for a grandpa or an uncle, or I have to be honest with you, with my denim shirts, I always rip my sleeve buttons off and I use really cool cufflinks. Because these are great, guys. You could do a mandala in the center, you could do a design stamp, you could really go crazy with these. You know? And it's really sweet for a father to wear. And like, this is from my neighbor who just had a little boy named Cole. So, you know, and his only baby. So we're going to be gifting these to him. All right. So that's a really quick and easy project. And like I said, it all comes in a kit. So you have your cufflinks, a set of cufflinks. You have your stickers, and you have your medals. All right. The next SIY project is, let's pull this out. Pull this out. Is this brass bezel with an insert. And this happens to be one of my favorites. All right. And that bezel comes with, again, it comes with your stickers. All right. And it comes with your insert and a amazing chain. All right, so let me put that there. Let me grab the chain. So now the chain in this kit, guys, is a stainless chain, which who doesn't love stainless chains? Where is my stainless chain? Okay. Here we go. All right. So what's great about the stainless chain, guys, is that it's hypoallergenic. It's not going to corrode. It's not going to discolor. Show you guys. So this is the cable chain. Okay, it's nice. It's not overpowering. It's dainty. It has a really nice extender in the back. Yes, stainless, Kimberly, stainless in Florida for sure. All right, so I'm going to do something a little bit different with this one. Okay, I am going to use my 1.5. All right, so this is my 1.5 lowercase that I'm going to use. And I'm going to mix it with my uppercase. But for my sticker, I'm going to use my round. Okay? And I'm going to come and I'm going to just go, let's see, that's my center. Just gonna line that up right in that center, all right? Where I have a little bit hanging off, all right? And I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna do love. Okay, so I'm using the spaces in between. And now with this round sticker, guys, I'm not going to drag down, but I'm gonna drag up. Yes, Carly, we definitely have more smaller fonts coming soon, but we have, for smaller fonts, we have an exclusive that we did with Hobby Lobby, which is Celebration, which is tiny. We have Signature Stargazer, which are small. All right. So again, I'm going to take my L. I'm going to bring it up. Okay. So I'm going to turn it this way so you guys could see. So I know that my dot, as long as that's facing me, I'm stamping in the right direction. But what I'm going to do, Judy, we had it, and I believe that we discontinued that stamp. But now that I think everybody knows my dog, and you know, a lot of people have dachshunds, I think that now people are asking for it. So we'll see what we could do. All right. So when I'm stamping around my sticker guide, I definitely want to turn my block, and I know that as long as that dot is facing out, that I'm stamping in the right direction. So I'm basically just placing it down, lightly dragging that up. Okay, just like that. Light tap. There is my L. Okay. And then, let's see. We're gonna, actually, you know what? I wanna do names. I feel like we would benefit more from names than we would with love, right? Doesn't everybody think that? I think we'd benefit more from it. And I think we're gonna go around, sorry, I'm so indecisive today, but I feel like names would better suit this piece, all right? So, because I know I'm getting asked in the comments about stamping around the curve, so I think we're going to do that instead. All right, so not gonna use a sticker guide for this. I'm gonna place my tape, okay? Then I'm gonna come in and let's do Alice. I'm gonna make sure that the curvature of my stamp meets the curvature of my blank. Does everybody see that? See how flush both of these are? Okay? And I'm going to give it a nice tap. And that is my A. And you could see, guys, that this is a very small font. And here is my L. And what I like to tell you guys is when you're lining up without a sticker, okay, always make sure that your stamp, I don't know if you guys could see that, but do you see that last impression? You want to cover the tips of the last impression stamped. All right. Here's my L. Here's my I. Here's my C. There is my E. And now I dropped that I a little bit too much, and I probably didn't listen to my own directions. All right. But then you're just going to continue. All right. Now with Gabby, let's see, I know we are, with the lowercase going around this way really doesn't work all that much, okay, with your descenders. With your descenders, let's pull a new piece out. With your descenders, you would use your round sticker guide. All right, and I am actually, it's really hard to show on this tiny piece, so let me bring out a bigger piece for you guys to see. Let me just bring out a scrap piece. All right. All right, so if I'm using my round sticker guide, I'm gonna just bring up, yes, very tiny. You thought, yep, you thought Scarlet was small? 2.5, yeah, these are really small, and I don't think they're coming out really blurry when I stamp them on that pendant. So I'm just gonna show how to do Gabby, and then we will use the 3.5. So with your descending letters, guys, you definitely wanna use the sticker in the center. So you would come up, same concept. Using the spacing on your sticker. All right, and then I would place it. And your Y. And going around your sticker, I'm so sorry. With these stickers today, my nails are really short. Okay. So I'm filling in that enamel. Tapping it, lightly wiping. So that's how you would go around your stickers, your sticker guide. See, it's really small. It's really small compared to, let me pull out a 3mm. So if we're used to, I know I have everything stamped out here. Let's see. I'm gonna get more, oh, here we go. So, so Kimberly brought up Scarlet. So this is Scarlet Signature. So your blue line, Sandy's you only use your blue line for when you're lining up your letters, you use them for your bottom letters. Okay, your descenders. All right, so that's a 1.5 and this is a 2.5. So you'll see even the difference between the 3mm. All right, so these are really small. Really, really, really small. All right. Now, when you're stamping straight with your descenders, let's grab a sticker. Hi, Anne. And let's see, we're doing Gabby again. All right. I have that blue line that runs through the center, okay? Let's use, and I'm gonna use a 3 millimeter so it's easier for you guys to see. Here we go. So I'm gonna use my uppercase. Obviously, I'm going to drag it down, line that up, give it a nice tap. So there's my G. Then I'm gonna come to my lowercase. Here's my A. My B. My B. And now with my Y, I'm placing it on the blue line. So Sandy, does that make sense? Could you see that? So instead of dragging that down, I'm placing that curvature on that blue line. Okay? Just giving it a hit. And you can stamp right over the sticker and it comes right out. All right? Terry, the sans serif is a 1.5. Okay? These little ones. All right. So let's get back to our project. Where is it? Okay. Let's pull off. Okay. So again, the 1.5 is really small to see, so I am going to use my lowercase, okay? So again, I'm lining up around the curve. Here's my A. L, and I'm covering a little bit of the tips of the last letter that I stamped. Okay. Linda, I don't have, there is no 4 millimeter sans serif. No 4 millimeter, sorry. Let's grab my E. All right, so there's Alice. And then I could come around with my, let's see, my ampersand from my uppercase. All right, and then I'm gonna come in with my M. Following the curvature of my blank. And my K. Am I missing my K? Let's see, there's my C. My U. Whoop. And last but not least, I'm going to use my S. Where is she? All right, so we have Alicia, Alice and Marcus. Alice and Marcus, okay? So now, guys, that is your lowercase. I'm going to come in the center with their last initial, and I'm going to do that last initial in an uppercase. All right, so I'm going to bring in my B, okay? And I'm going to give it a nice hit for the center. How cute is that? All right. So now for those who are looking, let's color that in and we'll put it to the side. I know the last question I got was the 1.5 compared to the 3, and I will show you that. Hi, Alyssa. So Gabby is in the 3. And then there's a Gabby in the 1.5. So I will show you the difference between both fonts. And I'll let that dry. It's very humid in my house today because I shut my central air off because I was cold before. Now I'm regretting it. Hi, Diane. Yes, Judy, I am living dangerously without guides. I am. Well, you know, some of us don't have guides at home, so it's easy sometimes to show both ways, you know? You could always come back in. I wiped a little too much of my M off. No, Shelby, you could actually take your Sharpie and put little dots. Okay, so Jason, definitely, there are 2 reasons why enamel doesn't stay in the impressions. 1, you wiped it off too much, too quick. Or 2, your impression isn't deep enough for your enamel to stay inside of it. Okay? So remember, guys, that your impressions have to be nice and deep. The marker, the enamel, is formulated to lay inside of the impression. That's what it grabs. It grabs onto the walls inside of your impression. So if your impressions aren't deep enough, it's not going to stay. You could keep your paper towel flat if you want. I like to fold it up, okay? And, you know, use it like it's a pen, all right? So then you want to dab. Like I said, if you're having problems with your enamel staying in, definitely dab it, okay? And then I like to lightly wipe, very lightly. Now, if you had let your enamel dry, okay, you can use, and you could use that size on the bracelets. Take your enamel marker and just hit it again where you have dried enamel, and it takes it right off. All right, so you don't have to use rubbing alcohol, antibacterial. Definitely, just little tip, just use a bit of your enamel, right? And lightly wipe. Okay, so that's the difference. This is the 3, this is the 1.5. It is super small. Okay, so I'm going to come back in now, and I'm going to take my sticker guide. And, you know, I could if I wanted, if I wanted to give it a little bit dimension like I did with the cufflinks, I could come around with my ball peen hammer, but I'm not. I am just going to use, I'm going to use it the way it is. All right. And I'm going to peel this off. I'm gonna place my blank. Oh, take that off. Peel that away. Pull you guys back a little bit. And I am gonna line that up. I'm not gonna press it down. I'm gonna get it to exactly where I want it. And then I'm gonna put some pressure on it. Just like that. And you could see how cute that ends up looking. I'm just gonna hit it again because I want it a little bit darker with my enamel. I'm gonna make it a mess, like I always tell everybody to do, right? Make it messy and lightly wipe. There you go, guys. Yeah, so Gail, the stickers come with the SIY sets. But not with the individual. No, Gail, not with, these are just SIY. No, we don't have sticker guides for the other bezels that we have, okay? With the other bezels, you could use your GS Hypo. You could even use your GS Hypo with these guys. I mean, they come with stickers, but you could use your GS Hypo without the sticker in these bezels. Same goes for your cufflinks. All right. So then I'm going to come back in with my chain, string that right through that bail. All right. We'll close that with that lobster claw. And here you go. You have a really cute necklace and cufflinks. Judy, yes, it is similar to the E6000. I prefer GS Hypo because it's more of a metal glue than the E6000. And E6000 is very, I feel like it's very chunky. You know, it's very thick. Very thick, very thick. All right. So these are the other two. And like I said, these are stamp and go, guys. This is something you saw. We did this in a matter of, minutes. You could put your maker stamp on the back of the bezel, although I wouldn't with these. Because you definitely don't want to damage around your bezel. I would, if you're going to, I would attach, maybe with a GS Hypo, a tiny tag and cut the tag part off. Just have the circle with your maker's mark on there. All right. But these are really simple and easy to do. When we talk about doing these at craft fairs, like these are the really quick and simple projects that you could do on the spot. All right, and they are available in retail packs, and they're also available in packs of 25. All right. Hi, Karen. I just saw you pop on. So again, we used on this one, we used the 3mm upper and lower sans serif, okay? And same thing with the cufflinks. And now the 1.5, we did Gabby down here because I know that stamping on these blanks, you couldn't really see what it was. All right. But they are really cute. And if you just wanted something super simple in this one, let's pull one out, and you wanted to use the 1.5. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see, I'm just gonna pull that one out. Let's see. Let's get a sticker guide. Here we go. And you wanted something, Jason, we don't sell stainless. We have sets that are rated for stainless, but I don't really go into tips for stainless on the lives because we don't sell stainless blanks. Sorry. So I'm coming in, all right in my center. And I think I want to move it up a little bit because my 1.5 is super small. All right. So I'm going to pull you guys up. And I am going to use the lowercase. I really like lowercase when I'm doing initials in the sans serif. It's just nice and small and quaint. And I like to utilize my X. See, they're so small, you guys can't even, they're like very hard to focus on. All right. I like to use my X as a plus sign. So I come back in. And then let's see, where is my S? Yeah, that's a good tip, Carly. Make sure the stamps that you use are rated for stainless. Agreed. But do we see how cute and small these are? So they are much smaller than your 3mm. All right. The 1.5 is really nice for small tags. It's really nice for the rings, the wrap rings that we have. All right, those are always great. So thank you very much for joining me today. I appreciate it, and Jen appreciates it, and everyone at ImpressArt appreciates it. And Eugene, you could add the dates to it, definitely. Tiny little sayings right inside the rings. I always like to use the 1.5 for hidden messages inside my bracelets or on the back of a pendant, a mandala pendant that I stamp. So the 1.5 comes in really handy when you're working with other fonts. All right. So again, thank you so much. On Thursday, I will be in the office because I will not have anything set up here. So I will see you on Thursday at 12:30, 1 o'clock. All right. And we will continue with I think we have like a few more of the SIY project kits that we can do. And with one of the project kits is a dog tag necklace with a matching heart pendant to give to somebody else. So we will go through soup to nuts how to line up your stargazer on Thursday. All right. So thank you guys so much for joining us, and have a fantastic day.